Welcome. This is City Stripes Podcast. I'm your co-host, Mia Dury. I'm Mia. I am a junior here at LSU, and I'm from Covington, Louisiana.
I'm Gabby Martinez.
Hi, I'm Gabby. I'm a junior here at LSU, and I'm from Baton Rouge.
And I'm Reese Francis. Hey, my name is Reese Francis. I am a junior here studying screen arts at LSU, and I am from Washington, D.C.
This podcast is basically an overview of LSU life and Baton Rouge life combined. We're going to be talking about food, music, nightlife, and much more.
On today's episode, we're going to start with music. Alright, so we're going to get started with LSU.
So recently we have noticed there's been a influx of student bands around campus playing at many venues around the area, all from college students. So the first one that comes to my mind is Lovers. They spell it L-V-V-R-S.
Cool.
They actually play like out of state too, but it's 3 seniors here. One is actually dating one of my best friends. It's Arib who's on bass, River is the singer, and Brennan is the drummer, and they played in Atlanta, Tennessee, multiple places, and they used to have a guitarist with them who he actually just got signed with a label out of Tennessee, so he dipped. But that's been one they play at Fred's and everything.
What kind of music do they do?
It's mainly rock, and they have like their own,
nice.
instead of doing like cover songs, it's a lot of like their own.
Oh, cool.
So most of the time, the crowd really doesn't know them, if I'm being completely honest, but like they have such a good, how do I say this? Such good interactions with the crowd that everyone's still like having so much fun as if they did know the songs, you know?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool. It's really, and it, like when I think about it, I'm like, wow, I'm a college student, but how could I be in classes and then also be in a band? You
Juggling
know?
a lot, yeah.
Like the times that they're playing, like I'm doing homework, but the fact that they're like doing both is very, very cool.
And like writing their own stuff too.
Right?
That's
Like,
crazy.
wow, I'm untalented, but anyways.
It's crazy though. You gotta imagine the dedication it takes to do that.
Mhm.
You know, to have both of those things going on. Maybe be a full-time student and being your own musical
Right.
area. That's a lot of time spent.
And I'm sure some of them have jobs too, you know, on the
Right, right.
outside of it. So, and then they travel again to go to out of state, and so that's takes their weekends. It's very impressive, and they're really good, really, really good.
What was it again? What was their name?
Lovers,
Lovers.
L-V-V-R-S.
RS.
And
Oh my
every
god,
time,
they like pop up on Google.
right?
Like with an official site and stuff.
Wait, let's see. Oh, yeah, you can listen to them on YouTube, Spotify.
Oh, I like their vibe. He has like a sequin jacket.
Yeah.
we have a little Harry Styles moment here.
He's a very, very strong voice.
Nice.
I see him going far. Just saying.
They look like they will.
Yeah, I mean, already doing shows at a state, you know?
They already look
Right.
official
Being
to me.
seniors
Right,
in
and let's
college.
see, when did they start? Does it say it on here? Bio, about. It doesn't say, but it looks like their most famous song is Iconic. So go give that a listen. Show them some love. Ooh, another band that's from my area. I'm from the North Shore on Louisiana. It's like Covington, Madisonville, Mandeville. And this one band called Hotel Burgundy. Have y'all heard of them?
Ooh, I
Have
haven't.
not.
No, they play at Fred's too. They haven't gone out of state, but they're really, really on the rise, I would say. They have like 1,200 followers on Instagram. And they're about 20. I would say they're juniors here at LSU. And again, they play Fred's. They play at the Rev all the time. And they're a cover band. So the crowd knows the songs. Like, they're really cool.
So can we talk about the Rev a little bit? Because I remember when it used to be like Barcadia and they would have shows there. So do they do shows there now?
Yeah, I
think
didn't know it used to be called Barcadia.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Y'all never went?
I had no idea.
No.
It was like a whole arcade and like, yeah, it was
What?
so
Really?
cool. Yeah.
And they got rid of it?
They did.
That's a terrible decision.
Huh.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, the
but-
Rev has bands kind of like Fred's does. They have
Okay,
I
cool.
think Hotel Burgundy played last Friday. I went there on Saturday, and they had a live band. They also had a mechanical bull,
Oh
Oh my
wow.
Outside.
God, that's really fun.
That is-
which was like my friend. When the band wasn't on stage, she works at the Rev, and she was taking pictures for them on the stage. So of course I was like, I'm gonna go up there.
Right.
So we went above and watched, and these people stayed on sometimes for like 15 seconds.
Hmm.
And these people were definitely out of their minds, you know.
I'm assuming that's impressive. I've never done it.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
these
can't-
things.
It can't be easy. I've seen how unpredictable they are.
Right.
And the controller, like the people who are controlling it are moving, every which they're trying to get you off.
Right,
so they're
right.
spinning it, and like again, if
Right.
you're under the influence, holding on is even harder.
Jesus, that sounds like a bad combination.
Oh, it was the funniest thing to watch because some guys would jump up on there and they're like, "Yeah, I got this. Like, I'm gonna do great," and then they'd start flung off. Like these people were going
At
everywhere.
least you have background music though.
True.
A little theme song to your escapades.
Yeah.
Something.
Every time someone got up, I was like, and they fell off. I was like, ooh, like the whole crowd was like, ah. The Rev's on the come up though. I remember, because I didn't know there was something before, but they were new back in 2019, I
Yeah.
believe, and not a lot of people went. If I'm being honest, like, people stayed away from it, and now it's a go-to place on Saturdays
I think people are kind of like tired of Tigerland,
for sure.
and it's kind of getting overpacked, so they're kind of going to that, and they're kind of going to Red Stick Social. I know that's an older crowd, but they have a lot of live music there too.
Oh, where's that at?
So it's off of Government. It's kind of like a big venue place where there's like a bunch of different shops and like activities. Like there's like bowling and stuff.
Ooh.
that's nice.
But yeah, they always hold like big concerts outside or inside. Literally like every night of the week. It
Oh,
is
wow.
a little bit of an older crowd, but it's like $10 to get in for a show.
What kind of music is that? Rock as well, or is that a different type? Or is it various?
So the times I've been, it's been like cover bands, and they kind of do like, they kind of scope out the crowd, I noticed, and so like a lot of dad rock,
Mm.
you know.
Yeah.
But that's always fun, like listening to like Boston and
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin,
Sure,
all
for sure.
that.
I've also been hearing that people have been going to City Bar. Have you-
City Bar.
I think that's downtown, right?
Mhm.
And it's like more of like a rave.
Right.
Ugh, that sounds like fun. I'm kind of getting tired of Tigerland, so I might go check those out.
Right. City Bar's definitely a different vibe. Definitely more EDM, twerk,
Mhm.
bounce music.
There was another band that I looked into. Let's see. Oh my goodness, what is their name? They go to Fred's all the time. Oh, Neutral Snap. Y'all heard of them?
I haven't.
Okay, they are LSU alums. So again, they all went to LSU. They are considered NOLA pop punk.
Nola Pop Punk.
Oh, I love that.
Right? And they have
That's so
6,000
cool.
followers on Instagram. They're on tour. They have their own albums. They go to Fred's a lot. Fred's loves them. They're really good as well. They do a lot of covers, but they also play their own music. It's a good atmosphere whenever they come out.
It looks like they're traveling too.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee,
Yeah.
South Carolina. That's crazy.
I think it's cool when musicians travel. I mean, it's kind of like they're spreading a bit of their culture to other places.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a cool little fact.
I think they also played at Bama this past weekend.
Really,
Whenever we played them, which was interesting.
it's got to be quite the environment to be in.
Right.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm sure he was wearing, because the lead singer either always wears a Fred shirt, I've noticed, or an LSU jersey that
Wow.
says college is a scam. So I'm wondering if he broke that out. I don't know. I'm sure that'd have been interesting to see him on stage in that and Bama territory.
Right.
But that's cool.
I'm looking at speaking of like the Rev, I'm looking at the Varsity to see if they have anything upcoming, because I know they were closed down for a while
Mm-hmm.
because of COVID. But like they used to be one of my favorite music spots. Like I saw the Growlers there, and that's like
Oh.
a huge band.
Right. They just had
That's
Hippie
neat.
Sabotage too come out,
Nice,
which I feel like
yeah.
they always come here, but
That's like one of my top places to see bands I like.
I haven't gone and checked them out yet, but I need to. And plus, the Chimes is right there, which is a
Mhm.
big food spot for
Right.
everybody. I would say another big thing about LSU and Baton Rouge life, switching over besides music, is food. People here love to eat. Don't y'all think?
I mean, I think you hear Louisiana, you think of food originally.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the big identity, I'd say.
Very proud of it too.
Right.
Also, each section of Louisiana is proud of their food. Like, Southwest Louisiana will say that they're better than Southeast, you know, and that's always a big fight I hear. Like, no, if you want real Cajun food, come here. No, come here.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm from the jambalaya capital of the world.
oh,
So I definitely know about, territory and food in Louisiana.
wait, where's that at?
Gonzales.
Oh, okay.
So there's like a big jambalaya festival every year. But
Oh, that
and a
sounds
jambalaya
amazing.
queen.
What?
How fierce is that?
How does that work?
The prettiest girl in the parish gets named jambalaya queen.
Wow.
And
Stop.
she takes pictures with all the jambalaya.
Wow.
What a dream.
It's the biggest honor.
Imagine all those selfies with jambalaya, just
Yeah.
post it up. That's
I'm sure it all,
all
looks
over
the same.
Facebook.
right.
Yeah.
Well, on campus they have the 5 dining hall and the 459, which if you have to live on campus, those will be the places you eat the most. They're kind of controversial, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I've had some experiences with both of them. I honestly recommend the Take 5 and the Outtakes, which is the markets
Mhm.
on the side or back of them, because they usually have better food. It's not bad food, but it is, a dining hall, so take that with a grain of salt.
Mhm.
But it's I mean, they're there if you need them. It's just
If you want them.
if you want to take that,
It can
take
be
that chance.
questionable,
Wait, why? I've never eaten at those, so.
It's just like, imagine your elementary school lunch,
Yeah, that's fair.
like
Okay.
a little bit better
Oh.
depending on the day, I would say.
Okay.
Or sometimes a little bit worse, but
Yeah.
like it depends on the day.
So we're talking chicken fingers.
Yeah. Like they have
Bread
their
rolls.
Right. They always have their staples out, which is like the salad bar, chicken strips, fries,
Burgers.
hamburgers, pizza. They always have that out.
Some
and
sort of
then
pasta as well. They always have some sort of pasta.
They would
Okay.
switch out one section, like daily. It'd be like, Creole food or
Mm-hmm.
Jamaican, I think I saw one time, like Italian.
They had Thai food once. I
Yeah.
remember that was interesting.
Right.
That was interesting.
The staples are usually your best bet, the ones that are consistently there.
Yeah.
The rest of them is just like, pick your poison, Do you want to eat that today and then go to class? I don't know.
Are these is there always lines? Is it packed? with
Depends on the time of
people?
day.
Yeah.
Like if it's
Okay.
around lunchtime, I'd say it's probably the biggest crowd because people are going to and from classes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But like if you're going, near closing time, there's not going to be many people. Or early in the morning, people don't really go for breakfast. It seems. But
The breakfast actually is good.
the breakfast is good.
That I would go for breakfast if I woke
Okay.
up in time.
I had some really good French toast one time at the 5.
Ooh.
I was a little sus about it at first, but I was like, no, let me give it a chance, and it was
Mhm.
really good.
Their sausage, gravy, and biscuits was really good, surprisingly.
Yeah.
But also, if you were to go towards the end, there wouldn't be a lot of people, but there also wouldn't be a lot of food.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Towards the end of the day, it's like you get the leftovers, kind of like the pizza that's been sitting out for too long,
Mhm.
But the line during lunchtime was long because you always have to swipe your card in to go and out, and yeah. But if you don't eat there, there's some places in the Union that are staples as well.
Yes.
Chick-fil-A. What else is there?
Panda Express.
Panda Express. Now there's a Torchy. No, not Torchy's.
Zippies.
Zippies.
The Zippies.
McDonald's. So if you want to spend a little bit more, you can go there.
There is a Torchy's over by Nicholson.
Okay.
So that's where they added that. I've heard it's pretty good.
Mhm.
I had it for one of the game days, and it was I don't know now if I would go back and eat it, but at the moment, when it was the end of the day, I was like, this slaps.
It's good. It's just expensive. It's
Yeah.
a
Oh
little
my
bit more on the
God,
pricey
yeah.
side. I'm like, for one taco, what? It's like $5. I
Literally.
was like,
That's a little insane. For college students, especially.
Right.
You
Right.
think it would be a little toned down.
They also have City Pork in the design building, which is
Yes.
amazing.
So I've
So-
heard.
I've been to one off campus. I haven't been to that one yet. Is it as good as people say?
So good. Freshman year, I had a theater class at 9 a.m. in the morning,
Ooh.
right? Shouldn't have done that. I rarely went. But when I did, I would go to City Pork beforehand, get a blueberry muffin.
Okay.
Delicious.
Nice.
Delicious.
I
Also-
didn't even know they would have like breakfast there.
Me neither.
See?
It was really good. It's what got me through the class, to be honest.
Might check that one out.
And then during lunchtime, I've gotten their grilled cheese, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they put mayo in it,
Okay.
which is really good.
Mhm.
Like it makes it like really creamy. It was super yummy.
I like that.
I've also heard that their wraps are really good, but yeah, no, that's someplace y'all should definitely check out.
For sure. for
Talking
sure.
about grilled cheeses,
Mm.
let's talk about French. Wait. French truck coffee, is that it?
I've heard of French truck.
truck coffee. So they have this grilled cheese that's like it has like apple slices in it and like
Whoa.
What?
bacon.
Controversial.
It's controversial but brave. It's so good.
Huh. I thought you were gonna go with Big Cheesy when you said grilled cheese.
Oh.
That place is so good.
Nice, yeah.
Now, they have one outside of Tigerland, which is always packed, but they used to have one near PFT on
Okay.
campus.
Yeah, it was like a little food truck,
Yeah,
right?
and they don't have it anymore.
Oh
And
my
there was
God.
one in New Orleans that I've been to before, like the actual store,
Mhm.
and got like so much cheese. It was so good.
That's a dream.
I know food trucks used to be super prominent around PFT,
Mm-hmm.
but I think during COVID they kind of shed down on numbers.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
sad.
it is quite sad.
Have y'all heard of the hidden Subway on campus?
Oh, yes.
We're
Yeah.
near it right now.
Yeah, that is good. The line.
Really?
Talk about lines though.
I've heard it's an intense environment though.
Oh,
You
it
gotta
is.
know what you want to get before you go in there.
The
Really?
way they wrap you in there, because it's so small.
Mhm.
And like for a long time I didn't even know about it because it's hidden. It's near like Foster Hall and everything. But when you go in, they have you like wrap around like a snake, and even if they're taking care of someone like 6 people in front of you, they will be screaming at you, being like, "Next bread,
Mm-hmm.
next bread," and you have to be like, "Yeah, I want Italian," like screaming.
You gotta
at you.
know.
Like you have to be on your feet, ready to go.
That's
But it's beautiful, beautiful.
that's kind of like the CC's and like this library
Oh, yeah.
specifically. They're kind of like you got to know what you want,
Yeah.
or they get a little feisty.
Which I don't blame them. If I worked with
Right.
college students all day,
Right.
I mean, we're already annoying as it is. So when we're hungry, it's even worse.
Yeah.
But then, what took all my money freshman year was Panera Bread and
Mm.
PFT.
Really?
Because I mean, each meal is like $13, right?
Yeah.
And of course, I'd want a full sandwich. I'd want a
Right,
soup
right.
on the side. I'd want a cookie. I'd want a drink. And then next thing you know, boom, $15.
Hmm.
But it was so good. Like the Sunday morning, me and my friends always went as like a, wait, get us alive again.
Nice.
Back on our feet. Let's go. It's
See,
super yummy.
Something that drained my money. I'm not from the area. I'm actually from Washington D.C. So we don't have Cane's up there.
Oh.
And so the first time I heard about Cane's, I was like, oh, it's just another Popeyes. I was wrong. It's much better. And I walked in there, and before I knew it, I was blowing Tiger Cash like no one's business. That shocked me. I think the Cane's right off campus. It might as well be on campus, but it's very, very enticing.
Do you know that's the original one too?
Is it?
Mm-hmm. The first
Wow.
ever Cane's.
I did not know that.
Yeah. That's why it still has carpet on the floor.
Oh,
'Cause it's so
okay.
old school. But
That's probably why it's so good.
did I hear you correctly when you said Cane's is better than Popeyes?
I gotta say yes. Popeyes has let me down in the past.
Okay, but have you had it outside of DC? Have you had it here?
I haven't had the Popeyes here, but I've
Okay.
had it outside of DC.
It's different.
Okay, is it?
It's better here than it is in DC. Because my friend is from Maryland, or Silver Springs,
yeah.
right outside, and she said that it's way better here.
Okay.
Just
well,
saying.
Might have to go see for myself.
In my humble opinion, Popeye's chicken has more flavor.
Okay.
Just saying.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
But something about the Cane's toast and
Oh,
the sauce.
I still love Cane's. It's
Yeah.
still good, but I
Yeah.
do say Popeye's chicken is better than Cane's
Okay.
chicken. I do like Cane's fries more than Popeye's fries.
Yes.
Fair, that's fair.
And the biscuit and toast is on the same level for me.
It must have been that northern Popeyes.
Yeah.
Might have
Yeah.
hit the same.
You try it and you're like, nah, it's the same.
Yeah. We gonna see. I'll make sure I make my way over there.
hmm Another favorite of a lot of people on campus is Chimes.
Yes.
the one right off campus, right next to the original Canes. That place is good and always packed.
It's always got people.
Especially since they opened the rooftop bar.
Yes.
That is where like everyone goes when they're like either on game day it's packed, or I feel like people during the week where they're like, oh, I just need a drink. They show up in like sweatpants and a sweatshirt and you just go sit up there. It's a good environment. It really is. I feel like a lot of people take their out-of-state family there when they come. Like, if you want to try Louisiana food, like, this is the best place to go because it has such variety, you know?
As someone who's like grown up here, it's definitely like the place where your parents take you and they're like, hey, when I was in college, like, this is the place. And you're like, all right, cool. I guess it's for me too.
It's a legacy thing now. Just keep taking your generations through it.
They actually have a wall. If you're walking up the stairs to go to the bar, there's a wall with plaques on it. And it is, if you've tried every one of the beers, I believe, which they have. Let me look it up. They have a lot of beers. How many beers does Chimes have? And if you have them all, then you get a plaque. Let's see. I think it's at 117.
117 different ones?
80 taps, 117 bottles, 3 cans.
Wow.
So I guess if you have each one of those, you get on the wall. But I'm wondering, do you have to have that all in one sitting?
I would hope not.
No way.
I feel like that's a lot. But also, how would they keep track, you know? Louisiana goes hard when it comes to drinking. So I could totally see them sitting them down and be like, right now or never. No plaque or plaque, come on.
Right.
Which I could not do that personally.
Do it for the plaque, I guess.
Yeah,
for your legacy.
Right.
You take your kids there and you're like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah,
that was me.
Literally.
2021, that was me.
That's certainly a flex, though.
Literally.
I'd have to give props for that.
No, yeah, I literally, when we were kids, my friend's dad would take us, and each time he'd be like, I'm on the wall right there. And we'd be like, good job.
Pretty much, you know a celebrity, pretty much.
Right.
Okay.
And there are a ton of plaques on there. It's not just like, 50. There's like hundreds. So like, these people, I bet they were already like a little tipsy, and they looked at that and they're like, let's do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Just like when you go to Fat Boys, how they have the big slice.
Yeah.
If you eat it all, you never heard of this?
You never heard.
Let me look up the exact Fat Boys challenge.
It is quite the big slice.
This is around here?
Yeah, it's right by Torchy's.
It's over near Nicholson.
So if you get, let's see, it is a 2-foot piece of pizza, and you have to eat it in 7 minutes or less, and you get a drink, you get a Fat Boys t-shirt and a $20 gift card. Right. And then if you beat the current record held by Joey Chestnut, which is 40 seconds.
No way.
Which, how did he do that?
Is that the guy who eats the hot dogs?
Yeah, that's the.
It is?
Oh my god.
He's like national record for eating hot dogs.
He's a legend.
Yeah, no, Joey Chestnut is.
Wait, I've never heard of him.
He
does
insane.
the hot dogs.
I'm looking.
Wait,
is he the one that literally shoves them down his throat?
I think so.
He pretty much inhales them. He's done some other challenges. He's an eater.
Dang, you win $2,500 if you beat his.
Wow.
Yeah, if you eat a 2-foot slice of pizza
in
under 40 seconds.
I feel like
there's no way.
I feel like that's not healthy.
No.
I feel like you need to have the hospital on speed
Joey Chestnut is not okay.
I kind of want one of these T-shirts though, so I'm kind of like.
It is a nice shirt. It is
a
nice
cool shirt.
He is a American competitive eater.
Yes.
Hot dog guy.
Wow.
Hot dog guy.
How?
Fat Boys Pizza. I can't believe I've never heard of this place.
I wonder what he goes through post these challenges. Like, is it a stomach ache, or is he just immune to it now?
At this point, he's got to be used to it. I can't imagine every time he goes through it like that.
Or he just does it for the money and suffers.
Dang.
Winning, but at what cost?
That is impressive. Have y'all ever been to the Chipotle right across the street?
Yeah.
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 Chipotle.
Yeah, right across
the
from
one next to the Five Guys.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've never been to that.
No. I love Chipotle. It's so good. But when I have my bowl from Chipotle, I always get chips, and I like to use the chips as a fork because it's so good that way. But if I go past like 6 o'clock, no chips.
No chips at all?
No.
Wow.
No.
Like they're out?
Yeah. And I always go, I want to go right after my night class on Monday that ends at like 9. And I always go and I pull up and I'm like, there's sometimes bags. I'm like, yeah, I'll get a bag of chips. And they're like, that's for our to-go orders. And I'm like,
Come
is
on
it?
now.
I'm like, is it now?
You could just give me them right now.
Right.
It'd be
I'm
over.
like, because you're still open. So where's my bag of chips?
I
But
have to like slide them a 20.
right.
Give me the
Give me the chips. It's so good though. I let it slide.
I abuse Chipotle so frequently when it's like, oh, the dining halls are closed, or I don't want to go somewhere far. You want to go to Chipotle? Me and my friends just go. We walk over there, drive over there, just pick it up.
Do you
But
live
yeah.
on campus?
I live in Nicholson. Yeah, I live on campus.
Oh, so what's your
So,
favorite place to go?
Honestly, I like to cook. So,
Oh.
but when I do go places, I either hit that Wendy's that's right there,
Mm.
or I like I said, Cane's. I went to that Buffalo Wild Wings on the other side of the street once.
Mm.
It was not a good experience.
No, it
was not-
never is.
Yeah, it was.
I'm sorry. Their
Yeah.
service is terrible.
Yeah, no, it was not a fun experience. I do not recommend that place.
We're talking about that area, but we're not talking about the most important establishment in that area. Louis.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
man.
oh my god. I actually, this is sad, but
Okay.
I had Louis for the first time back, what month is it? Probably August.
Really?
And I'm a junior now. And I
That's
never
horrible.
had it before. I know.
That's horrible.
And you know what was also sad? I went after 1 o'clock, so they had no more biscuits.
Mm.
And all I wanted was the biscuits
Dude,
and gravy.
They used to be 24 hours, and that was
Mhm.
like peak, like just college, like greatness.
I have a very strong memory of going at 3:40 in the morning.
Yeah.
When it was my freshman year and we'd all forgotten to eat somehow. Just a group of us. And we're like,
Mhm.
where are we gonna go? Everything's closed. My friend goes, Louis. And I'm like, I had no idea what it was. I was like, where is that? He's like, walk with me. Because I lived over in Spruce. So we were right close. We just walked over there. They were so nice. They were like, what do y'all want to eat? I was like, it's 3:40 in the morning. What don't I want to eat? And it was a great time.
They got new management,
Mhm.
so I wonder if they're going to open back up to 24 hours.
Ugh.
That'd be
I
nice.
hope so.
That'd be nice.
So for our listeners today, go before 1 o'clock to get the biscuits, and go before 3 because they're not 24 hours anymore.
Right.
And say a little prayer and beg the cooks to stay for 24 hours.
Yes. Have you ever gotten their loaded hash browns?
Of
Yes.
course.
Mhm.
Oh, so good. Dude, it's like, I mean, I love Waffle House. I really
Right,
do.
right.
But if you want like more like home cooked, like soul
I
food,
always feel at home when I
Louis.
go. Like I feel like I'm like, my mom probably made this. Where is she?
Right.
You know.
bring her out. Bring her out.
I know she's back there somewhere. You know, it's-
I totally forgot about Louis.
Right.
Have you ever been
Also-
to? Oops, sorry.
No,
Go
you're
ahead.
good. You can go.
Okay, I was gonna say City Slice. Have you ever been
Never
there?
been.
I've ordered from City Slice. I think.
Okay, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's a little expensive, but not bad.
Pizza?
Mm-hmm. It's
Talking
pretty
about
good.
pizza, we're going to talk about Schlitz and Giggles.
I love that place.
I've never been there.
Oh, the one under the.
I will debate you about Schlitz and Giggles. It's not that good.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
The grease.
Okay, I
The
do dab the
grease.
pizza off. I do dab it
You
off.
have to literally take it and like wring it out.
Dude, it's good though.
Okay, yeah. You know, once you're under the influence and it's like you just really want a piece of pizza, I'll give Schlitz and Giggles.
Okay. Okay.
It's right, you know.
We'll agree to disagree
Okay.
on that one. So-
I'll have to try it to break the argument.
Have you
Okay.
ever had their the dessert, the knots?
I don't think I have, no.
Let me look up what's it called. It's so good. But you might not like it. So
As long as it doesn't have cheese grease all over it.
On a dessert, it might be a little
No.
much.
I don't know, for Schlitz and Giggles.
Stop. It's called the Cinnanuts.
Cinnamon.
Oh, those look fire.
That
Those
is
look good.
Italian cream icing.
Nice.
So good. And it's
nice.
they say it is baked fresh, tossed in our cinnamon sugar blend, topped with powdered sugar, and served with our homemade Italian icing. That stuff is good. Now, when you get to the point of eating it, though, you're so unwell, but you still eat it. You still eat it.
All
always.
that grease earlier.
Right. You know what?
Mm.
Bring some napkins. You're in for a ride. Trying to think of other places near campus that I like to go. Ooh, Our Mom's, the burger place.
I went there yesterday for the first time.
So good.
I had the mac and cheese burger.
Ooh.
It was
Oh,
it was
my
beautiful.
God.
It was after the late night class, and it was like what 9:30. We
Mm.
get in there. There's no one else in there. They're very good service. I was like, I'll get a mac and cheeseburger. He's like, you're gonna love it, and I did. It was a lot. It was a lot. It filled me up.
Mhm.
Probably should have taken some home, but my eyes ate first, and I went crazy on it.
Oh my
It was
God.
really good.
What did you get on the side?
I got the seasoned fries.
Okay.
Simple.
My favorite is, I'm pulling up their menu to give you the correct name. My favorite is no, not that. Apologies. Ooh, fried pickle burger.
Oh,
So it is an 8-ounce patty topped with fried pickles, pepper jack cheese, homemade ranch, lettuce and tomatoes, and a jalapeno and cheese bun. And I get the fries, but I add cheese on the fries, so it's cheesy fries.
I like that.
With a
Should've
side
thought
of
that.
ranch.
That is-
I wish I wasn't so broke. My mouth is watering. Those both sound so good.
Dude, like if I had my last meal, it'd probably be
Be
that.
that.
I'm a
Honestly,
burger
yeah.
girl.
Mhm.
Like I
Ooh.
love burgers.
Okay, what's your thoughts on curbside?
I haven't been there.
You need to. Oh my god.
It's good.
Oh my god. My favorite burgers in Baton Rouge are at curbside.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
pretty
How-
high.
is it
Pretty high
like-
praise. Somebody have to.
Right.
Yes.
Is
it's
it like
so good.
reasonably priced?
They're a little bit on the pricier side, but like the sauce they use is like their secret special sauce, super good.
Mm.
And then like the burgers and like the cheese are melted so good.
Stop.
And then the fries, they do like the truffle fries with the like
Ooh, truffle fries.
parmesan and like garlic and stuff.
I can't believe I haven't gone.
Same here.
I
It's
need
all for
to.
I didn't even know it
government.
was a thing until just now.
No.
So.
Off of government. Also Fat Cow. I don't know if y'all been
Oh, I
there.
have been.
I like Fat Cow too.
It's good. I like our mom's better though, but it's
Okay.
not. It's still a decent burger.
Okay.
But also at our mom's they have the PB&J bacon burger.
Oh my god.
I saw that on
It's-
the menu. I was a little confused. I'm not gonna lie to you.
my friend got it before she loved it, but
Mhm.
I am already iffy about PB&J's. So with the
Understandable.
burger, I don't know. But they also have a cookie butter burger, a Nutella burger.
I can't believe I thought this place was just like when I would pass it I thought it was just like, you know, just a regular little like Rotolo's joint. But no.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's good.
This
It's
is sounding
good.
like gourmet.
I'll tell you something I never thought I'd have is fried green beans.
Oh,
They have
that
they
there?
have
Oh my
fried.
God.
I would never thought in my life I would try that.
Oh, it's good.
It was strangely good.
Huh.
I looked at it. I was like, if you can really fry anything, I guess you can fry green beans.
Yeah.
But
True.
Did you dip them in ranch?
yes,
Oh,
I
that
should.
with the
Oh,
fried
my
pickles.
favorite.
I just- mm.
it's so good.
I am dairy free,
Okay.
newly.
Okay.
But when I go to this place, I break my. I'm like,
Cheese
I'll
fries.
deal with it.
Yeah,
Right?
neutral zone, go for it.
Sorry. I had it for the first time in Hammond. Like, kind of, they just
Really?
opened up again after like COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Got better, and so I went, had it. Haven't looked back.
Oh,
I've not
well, there
looked
you
back.
go.
It's beautiful. They also have like salads, if you're a little health nut.
Get a little greenery.
Po' boys, sandwiches. Ooh, their buffalo chicken sandwich is really good. Can you tell I want to go here so bad?
Yeah.
I'm like, I haven't been in so long. It's so yummy.
I think the food here has ruined me because every time I go home now, I'm missing out. Like, food in DC is great. Don't get me wrong. It's just it's not the same. It's not
No.
the same as here.
There's just like a lack of flavor. I've been there before. It's not bad, but it's just like
Comparatively, it's like, yeah, I
Right.
gotta get back to
Right.
DR.
I'm also from Louisiana, so I'm a little biased.
Little bit.
Again, going back to that proudness of our food. So that ends this episode of City Stripes Podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. You can listen to us on YouTube, and hopefully more platforms in the future. My name is Mia Dury,
I'm Gabby Martinez.
And I'm Reese Francis.
and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.